everybody. Welcome to another episode of Talks with Tasha. This is number 5, and I'm so excited to be back. I know I took a long 2 weeks off, but that's because I was celebrating my birthday. I just turned 23, big Jordan year, and I am so excited, so happy. Everything is falling into place as I'm turning 23, which is really crazy, really wild. But nonetheless, it was an amazing birthday. It was a nice little break. I took a trip to Austin with some of my best friends. And then the weekend of my birthday was also my mom's birthday. We had the same birthday. And we celebrated together for a little bit. And then my best friend, Deanna, shout out to Deanna, took me out to dinner and had a whole weekend planned. That was a lot of fun. So that's that. Thank y'all so much for being so patient and sticking around and being so supportive. I'm so happy to be back. So let's get started. Today's episode is going to be basically all about me. I thought, why not make it fun, make it easy? This episode is going to be a Q&A of questions you guys have asked me, but also questions that I have found on the internet that are fun, silly, and just like a get to know me type of vibe. So I basically did like a poll or an Instagram questionnaire on Instagram, and I am just going to read some of these and go off of that. First question is my favorite song. That is probably one of the hardest questions you could possibly ever ask me. Abby, thank you for asking me that. I honestly do not have one because I have so many, but I do love anything Drake 2016 Views. If you don't know, then you don't know, and I feel sorry for you. No, but really, I think anything in 2016 was like prime, absolutely the best ever. So that's so hard, but I don't think I have one right now. A song at least. My dating life. Ew, what a question. Leslie, thank you for asking me. You wouldn't be my friend if you didn't ask me about my dating life. Dating life, I am currently single, ready to mingle. No, I'm just kidding. I am single, really focusing on myself, healing myself. I was kind of in a whatever, I'm not even going to get into it, but healing and focusing on myself, dating myself. I think I've been doing that really for the past 3 years, and I think I'm ready to be in a relationship, and then I'm like, no, because I like my single life. I like being by myself. I have mastered what it is to be alone, and it's not a bad thing at all. I'm actually very proud of myself because through the 3 years that I have been single, I've been able to learn a lot about myself, learn my triggers, my worries, my insecurities when it comes to relationships. And I've dated the past 3 years, but nothing obviously serious. My last relationship was 3 years ago. But as far as dating and if I'm with anybody, absolutely not. Life is short, and sometimes I think life is too short to be in a relationship. So not knocking anybody that is though, because I have some beautiful couples all around me, but I am single and just doing me for the 500th time, Natasha. But yeah, that's all that I'm doing, and I'm loving, being able to go out and not have to be like, hey, so I'm gonna go here and blah 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 blah, but asking for permission, but never. But yes. I keep talking shit about relationships, but it's really just from my experience. But yes, single and just focusing on me and learning all about myself and who I am and who I'm meant to be and my career and all that fun stuff. So I love this question. What makes you happy? For me, what makes me happy is doing what I love. So recording a podcast, being with my goddaughters, being with my best friend, my family, my friends, you name it. Even being at work sometimes, I'm like, oh my God, this is fun. I'm happy, Overall, waking up and being able to live your life the way you want it and no one else having to dictate it, I think for me is very important. And that's something that makes me happy, the independency and the freedom to be me. To get on a deeper level, what makes me happy? Taking care of myself. I think that is number one. I love taking care of myself, treating myself, whether it's a coffee or a pair of shoes or whatever you call it. That's something that makes me very happy. My family makes me happy. I mean, thinking about them all the time, like I could probably cry right now. I am a crier. But yeah, my family makes me happy. I love my parents, my brother, my sister. All of them make me so happy. And if they're watching this, I love you guys so much. Favorite day you've had so far? Oh my gosh, this is a really hard one because I've had some pretty awesome days, pretty awesome moments. But if I had to be honest, it would have to, oh man, that's hard. Maria, thank you for asking me that. I love you. A lot of this is honestly my friends asking me these questions. So shout out to all my friends. My favorite day, oh my goodness, I want to say my birthday because one, me and my mom share the same birthday, but I got to see her. I got to spend time with my sister, my friends. My best friend took me out to dinner, to a steakhouse, but gosh, I don't know. I think every day is my favorite day because I get to wake up and do life all over again. And it sounds hella cheesy, oh my god, but yeah, I don't think I have a favorite day right now. Yeah, I would have to say my birthday. I mean, my birthday was fucking phenomenal and I was so happy and so loved, and I truly had never felt more loved than ever before. Like, yes, it's my birthday, whatever, but I truly felt so cared about, so loved. To feel that in return times 1,000 was just so beautiful, and it made me realize like how grateful and how blessed I am to have the people that I do have in my life. What would be your meal of choice if it was your last? This is easy, hands down. If you know me, salmon. Salmon would absolutely be salmon, asparagus, mashed potatoes, maybe steak, but hands down salmon. Salmon or pizza. Salmon. See, now I have 3 different options. Honestly, I would have to say pizza. Pizza is my favorite food of all time. But salmon is so fire. So I may have to say salmon because when I tell y'all I used to eat it every day for like weeks straight, I was eating it every day for weeks straight. So maybe that's that. That's salmon. Salmon is my favorite food. What is your ultimate life goal? That is a very good question. May sound cliche, but I truly think being successful and absolutely happy in anything that I do. I think so often we fall into these categories and these expectations of ourselves, and we have to do this or we have to do that, and we have to be in this certain situation in order to be successful or have all the money in the world or have this big house, these big cars, the bling, the jewelry, the whatever, you name it. You know what I mean? I could fucking be in a tiny little squared box home as long as I'm happy and doing what I love and spreading positivity and light and happiness. That is all that matters to me. These are going to be more like fun questions that I pulled up. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? So fun fact, my mom got pregnant with me when she was 16 and she had me at 17. I was supposed to be a boy. Yeah, you heard that right. I was supposed to be a boy. That's probably why I'm such a tomboy, but I was supposed to be a boy when I was born. So when I was born, my parents were like, we're going to name him Eric when he's born. Had a baby shower and everything for a boy, and I came out a girl, obviously. So they were going to name me Eric. That is really all that I have to the story, but I was going to be Eric, and now I am Natasha, and I believe 99% sure that I was named after my grandma in Mexico. So, which leads me to my next question. What is your favorite childhood memory? So honestly, I do not remember much of my childhood, but I do remember spending a month or 2 in Mexico and just literally never wanting to come back. I mean, I loved it so much when I was over there. I met all of my dad's side of the family, and it was so much fun. I mean, I felt like a big kid by myself at 9 years old. So that was probably such a good core memory because they live so differently, obviously, because Mexico is not as fucking privileged as we are here. You know, my grandma had to cook on a basically a rock, clean her clothes on a rock. We couldn't flush the toilet like we do here. We had to use a big old bucket to do that. And I was so spoiled that we didn't have warm showers, just FYI, when I was over there. So when I was over there, I'm like, there's no way I'm showering in this cold water. And my grandma would literally boil hot water for me, and I would scoop it out of the bucket and like mix it with the cold water that would come out. I was a spoiled ass brat, and I'm not ashamed. I'm ashamed now, but yeah, I was so spoiled. Favorite food, pizza. What has required the most courage of you in your life so far? The most courage of you. I would honestly have to say when I started going to therapy, I had never ever been that vulnerable in my entire life. And to this day, I still have a therapist, but it's so crazy to think like me at 19 and me at 23 now, how wild it has been for me to have been 19. I believe like I was so immature back then. I was so stupid back then. I was just dumb, right? I think that for me took the most courage, and also standing up to my parents as I got older and the decisions I wanted to make for myself and for my future. I think those two things go hand in hand, because I had to come to terms with myself as far as therapy. Like, okay, you fucking need this and you need to get it together and go get some help. And with my parents, same thing. I needed this. I needed to become this independent person and not make these decisions based off what my parents wanted and what they wanted from me, and how I didn't want to disappoint them. I think for me was a big thing that took a lot of courage. So those two things go very hand in hand, and I'm very proud of how courageous I was. But what are your best characteristics? For me, my best characteristics, honestly, like I said earlier, is how loving, how loyal, how caring I am. If you're in my life, if you're someone that I love and care about, I'm very, very loving and loyal to the motherfucking T. Like, if you know, you know. My friends, if you know, you know. But yeah, I'm very giving and I'm very loving. That's something that I don't think I will ever change about myself, because I have grown and I have developed to love that side of myself. Whereas before, when people were taking advantage of it, they were taking it for granted. Oh my God, I can't with myself. I was very discouraged, and it would get me very like, I don't want to be this person. Why am I like this? And with therapy and with time, I've learned like, I'm going to be who I'm going to be at the end of the day. How people react, again, has nothing to do with me and everything to do with them. So, yeah, that's that. What is your biggest fear? Blech. I literally want to throw up thinking about it. Cockroaches are my biggest fear. I can't see them. I can't be near them. I can't think about them. I can't even look at them. Like, they are so disgusting. And I don't care what any of you say. I'd rather do snakes, spiders. I will not do cockroaches. Never, 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 never. That's my biggest fear. Biggest fear. My favorite musician, top two, would have to be Drake and Kanye. I can't decide. Fight with your mamas, your daddies, Drake and Kanye. No one's number one and no one's number two. Both of them I love dearly. That is all that I have for today. Oh, that was so much fun. It was honestly way harder than I thought it was going to be, but that was a lot of fun, and I'm so glad I'm finally back on and able to do this. Oh, I've been so busy, y'all. Y'all have no idea, and I'm only going to get busier. So thank y'all again so much for watching. Thank you for coming to Talks with Tasha. I am your host once again, Natasha. Thank you once again for being so patient, so understanding, and I hope y'all enjoyed this episode, learned a little bit about me. What did you take away from this video? What did you enjoy? What did you not enjoy? And what do you want to see next? I feel like I don't ask that enough, but what do y'all want to hear next? What do y'all want to talk about next? What do y'all want to see next? A vlog, a day in my life? I mean, you name it. Let me know, and I will take that into consideration and do it on the next episode. So thank y'all again so much. Please support, share, like, subscribe to my channel, and share this video to your friend, your mom, your sister, your grandma, anybody that you think would absolutely enjoy this video. So thank y'all so much again for coming to episode 5. We're on 5. That's so crazy. And be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Thank y'all for coming.